Linda's old-fashioned.
Typical 90s woman, but I mean, we're talking 1890s.
And Mike thinks it's getting old.
It's been like 3.5, 4 months, and I need the goods.
So while someone new
This girl's got the perfect phone sex, boy.
got her to answer the call of the wild,
The more clothes you take off, the better she looks.
Mike's blind date
Wow.
answers the call of the mild.
He gave me a big hug and didn't even try to fill me up or anything.
Will these two stay together or have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. This is a show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new, and we're going to meet their dates later. But first, let's meet our couple. She picked him up 4 months ago while he was working security at a club, and she's been under his watchful eye ever since. Please welcome Linda Reynoso and Mike Schmidt. All right, welcome to the program. And as most of our couples that we talk to, there's been some ups and downs in the relationship, and we're going to talk about some of those things. But Linda, we want to start with you first. What were you attracted about that night at the club?
Well, we went to this club, and he was working security, and I just think right off, he was sitting there, and he was just kind of had this aura about him, and he was just kind of sort of macho, and I liked his hair, and
And Mike, what do you like best about Linda?
Pretty much the same, you know. As soon as I saw her, first of all, her forwardness and just the way she looks. I mean, from her hair all the way down to her feet, she's...
Like the whole package there. Okay.
It's soft out over the biscuit.
Mike, is Linda a typical 90s woman that you might go out with?
Yeah. I mean, typical 90s woman, but I mean, we're talking kind of like 1890s.
Oh. 1890s.
what are you talking about?
I mean, how long have we been going out? It's been like 3.5, 4 months. And I mean, to get to the point, I mean, I need the goods.
Something's missing.
Excuse me, that I'm not like sitting on some corner or something.
Yeah,
Give
but
me a
come
break.
on, man.
So you're saying that basically she's
not a
old-fashioned
bad guy.
about intimacy. Let me make sure I'm on the right track with you here.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of things. We've done a lot of romantic things, and
Romantic,
I'm thinking,
romantic.
I like older women because they go after what they want, and I'm thinking, go after.
Well, maybe you're not, exactly, treating me the way I need to be treated.
Now, Linda, let me ask you, Linda, maybe the problem's with Mike, is he taking you on the right kind of dates to get you warmed up, or
Yeah.
what?
Well, no, actually, no. He is like poorer than dirt. He doesn't take me out.
Poorer than Jesus. There's a difference.
No.
I'm poorer than
He doesn't
Jesus,
take me
not
out. He
poorer
comes
than
over
dirt.
to my house. And then like he eats all of my food. I mean, he goes to the
but I'm a
refrigerator.
hungry boy. No. I cook all the time. I cook for myself.
we
I
stay
have
at
to
home.
cook for myself.
No, you
Mike,
have no
tell me
money.
what you guys talk about when you do go out or do spend some time together.
Well, she talks. She does all the talking. I mean,
Well,
yeah.
maybe just something intelligent.
She does all the talking. I mean, I can't really ever get a word in edgewise. She really likes to hear herself talk.
But Mike, you feel that Linda's pretty outgoing, though?
Yeah, she's outgoing. She's definitely outgoing.
But Linda, is Mike, though? Is that a problem there?
No, he's just a total homebody. I mean, I like to go out and I like to like camp and go, water skiing and do all these outdoorsy things. And I mean, he would never be caught dead with like a backpack. And,
Nope.
No,
I mean,
know,
look
but
at how
like
I'm
you're like
dressed.
this wannabe
This is
like
I'm
mover and
not-
shaker or something.
Yeah,
like,
but you're dressed
very-
differently if you're going
I'm
hiking.
not gonna like eating granola bars and wearing
No.
Birkenstocks. I'm not
No,
into
but
that.
like you're not like city slicker. I mean, you're like
Yeah, I am.
Mike, would you say that Linda understands you then and sort of deals with you?
I mean, she understands a lot of me. She's a little older, and she understands a lot of me, all
Older?
except for maybe my sense of humor. I mean, I don't know, she's kind of gets this real businessy type of personality kicking.
She don't get your jokes? Is that the problem?
No,
I-
like she when she left, she'd be like, I'll crack a joke or whatever, and she'd be like,
No, because you like
Thank you for
things
shopping,
out.
or
No, you just
stop
blurt
again,
things out.
like-
You never really think before you say stuff.
No.
Linda, is Michael a gentleman, though, when you're out?
Yeah.
No. I mean, no.
He thinks he is, obviously.
No, he's just totally blunt. He'll like say stuff to me and like if I want to go out or something, he'll say, "Oh yeah, I'll come over and take you out or whatever." And on the phone, he'll be like, "Yeah, but cook me dinner and stuff like that." And I'm thinking, "Oh my God!"
Well, that's so ungentlemanly.
No, we were gonna go on this show. We were gonna go on this show. He says, "Oh, I hope the girl that I go out with is really good looking," and all this stuff. And I'm thinking,
Hey, when you got some guy that calls you up and says, "What kind of girl do you want?"
No,
I mean, come on.
Send me some
Well,
of the
you
supermarket.
can- Well, what am I
You're not going to
supposed to
respond
think?
that way.
It's like going to the supermarket.
Tell us why you decided then this was a good time to go on a date, Linda.
Well, I mean, Michael is just not usually the type of guy that I go out with. I mean, I usually go out with older and more
Hey, who picked up
established.
who?
No, more established. Well, I look for men with
I was
money.
doing my
thank you.
job, making everything was secure
No.
in the club.
No, and no,
you
and
almost
so
got me
no,
fired.
excuse
Wait,
me.
let's see. Let me let her explain what you hope to accomplish.
Right,
Sorry.
exactly.
Go ahead,
and so
sorry.
I thought I'd give, that a chance, to see maybe if it was a possible right direction or
Me
if
too.
it was or if it's something that, I just like the old-fashioned kind of guy that treats a woman like a woman.
All right, well, that's what we're
okay.
going to find out. It seems that Linda and Mike have some legitimate concerns. When we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, find out how that went, and see if they're going to stay together or have a change of heart. Welcome back to Change of Heart. We're here with Mike and Linda. Linda says that she wants a man who loves the outdoors and loves to spend money on women. So we matched her up with a man who was raised in the Colorado Rockies and always shows his woman a great time. Please welcome Brett Wolf. Hello, Brett. Welcome. Good to see you. Hey, Mike, what do you think of Brett?
Hey, I mean, you're from the Rockies.
Absolutely.
You got a gold digger right here, man.
That's hardcore.
All right,
I think
Brett.
I see what the problem was.
Brett, tell us your first impression of Linda when you finally met.
Well, the first, she left a message on my answering machine, and the first thing that struck my mind was phone sex. This girl's got the perfect phone sex voice. I mean, it was the hair on the back of my neck stood up. It
Really?
Was, yeah.
And
it was
Mike,
great.
have you felt
I
that
mean,
way?
yeah, it puts me to sleep every night, man.
Oh,
Definitely.
really?
Definitely.
And Linda, did you like what you saw when you met Brett?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I live kind of on this balcony, and to get to the front door, I have to kind of go downstairs, and I really just kind of saw his silhouette from far away, and then I kind of went closer, and I saw his face. He had a really nice face, and I really liked his legs. He had a real rugged, kind of outdoorsy sort of look.
All right, so Brett, obviously you were working up some fantasy just by listening to her on the phone. And
Absolutely.
Did it match when you finally met?
It was better than I thought. As she came down the stairs, she's very slender, and from the distance, the first thing I saw was this big, beautiful smile. And I was like, I can hang around with that all day.
Okay. After a good start here, Linda, what were the plans then? Did Brett have a night plan for you?
Well, yeah, I mean, he actually called me up and he said, get ready for a great outdoor adventure. And he said, pack everything from like your bathing suits to everything else, because we're going to do a bunch of stuff on the island. But don't bring your wallet. And so I thought, right on, this guy is Class A material. Mama raised him right. Yeah. So.
All right, sounds pretty
good.
classy and off to a good start. You okay there, Mike?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't help it, man.
All right,
I
and
don't
Brett,
got enough cash right now, but
it happens sometimes.
see me
you
in
know?
3 years.
Brett, tell us what you had lined up then.
We went to Catalina, and so the first thing we did was we went snorkeling. And I figured, well, that was a great way to see her in a bathing suit and see how it is. And,
Check that out, right?
And she's got a beautiful flat little stomach, and the more clothes you take off, the better she looks.
Did we treat her like the woman that you wanted to be treated like?
Oh, he was a complete gentleman. I mean, he always was asking me like how I was doing when we were snorkeling. He held my hand actually because there were these rocks. It was really cool because he held my hand and he took me down.
Mike's
You-
trying to
you
buy
wouldn't
it.
do that.
Mike, it wouldn't take much. Don't you think you could do some of these things for Linda?
Doesn't
I
take
do.
much to do it
Trust
for a
me.
beautiful woman.
Oh, I know. I do it all the time, man. I do it all the time.
What, did you not think I'm worth that or something? I don't understand.
I don't even know where you're coming. I don't even know where you're coming from, man. I mean, we do these things all the time.
Linda,
I mean,
tell me what was going on after snorkeling.
Well, then after snorkeling, we decided we were just going to take like a little break. And so we were kind of sitting on the beach on the rocks, and it kind of got really sort of romantic because the waves were actually coming up on us.
Almost washing us away.
Yeah, and he was making sure that I wasn't cold. And And
Because I was freezing.
yeah, and then for a bit, he kind of talked about his sailboat, and we were talking about what he does and his sailboat.
And Brett, Mike said earlier that Linda likes to yak, yak, yak. Did you find that she was talking about herself? Or?
She listens to me.
Right.
We had a great conversation. It's 2 hours over, 2 hours back, and for somebody that you just met to spend 14 hours with them, it was great.
Yeah.
What was it you guys were talking about?
Basically everything. I mean, our philosophy on life, what we thought about sex. Actually, we got really into some nice conversations about sex, you know, kind of letting me know that she's a very, very sensual and creative woman.
Mike, that surprised you at all?
Hey, I guess they'll find out soon enough. I don't know.
Maybe
You're the guy that was complaining that it's been 4 months and nothing.
Yeah, well.
Maybe you've got to earn it, you know?
Hey, you know.
All right, Linda, let me ask you about the date with Brett and how things ended.
Well, then we took a ferry back to the mainland, and that was kind of a time where we sort of sat up and we talked a lot. We got a chance to talk a little bit more. And we kind of got cozy, and it was a little chilly, so he took off his shirt, or gave me one of his shirts, actually, he was wearing two, and I put it on, and then we actually were sort of watching the water, and at one point, I thought that he might kiss me, but because there were other couples sort of getting romantic, but he was a complete gentleman.
And Brett, you held off?
Well, if I did, she probably wouldn't be here with him.
Well, I don't think you'd be here either, pal. So,
Okay, so there was no kiss, but
step into that
Linda's
realm.
outdoor adventure, was that enough to give her a change of heart? We're going to find out later, but when we come back, we're going to meet the woman that Mike dated, and we'll find out what happened on their date. Welcome back to Change Your Heart. We just heard what happened on Linda's date, and now we're going to meet the woman that Mike dated. Mike says that he wants a liberated woman who isn't yakking all the time. So we matched him up with a woman who's hip, young, and fun. Please welcome Casey Ellis.
Well,
hello there, Casey. Nice to see you. Linda, what do you think of Casey?
Yeah, she's okay.
Okay, and Mike, so there you are. You open the door, and the first thing that runs through your mind is,
Wow. I mean, I don't know if she opened the door with her hand or her chest. It was like, hey, how you doing?
Linda, does that surprise you what he noticed first?
No, it doesn't surprise me because he's just, you know, when he talks to women, he's just like right there.
Uh-huh. And Casey, what body part did you notice on Mike first?
Oh, definitely his arms. He has really nice, firm, masculine arms. And I really like him.
All right, and Casey, then you had the date plan. Who took charge?
Oh, definitely me.
Makes sense.
Tell us about the date.
So, yeah, we just walked down to the promenade. It was nice. We whirled down to this restaurant, and I had some salmon. Haven't had seafood in a long time, and it was really romantic.
Mike, let me ask you about Casey. Did she talk a lot about herself? You said that was one of the problems with Linda.
No, I mean, that's one thing I noticed right away. I actually kind of put myself in check because, that was her neighborhood. She knew everybody there. She felt like real completely comfortable and like kind of showed me around, sat back, let me do all the talking, which I'm not really used to. I mean, she's a real California, laid back California girl.
Okay.
Definitely.
And Mike, what'd your California girl have in store for you afterwards?
We hopped across the other side of the promenade and had some drinks. Where again, she knew almost, a lot of the people in there. We sat with some of her friends and had some
Seems
drinks.
like she knows a lot of people around town. I don't know.
Yeah, that's where she grew up. At least I've met, how many friends of yours did I meet? I met one of your friends who you brought to the club that night I met you, and never met any other of her friends.
That's
and I met like 8 of her friends
out.
that night.
Well, maybe you don't have any friends.
I have lots of friends, thank you.
Casey, Mike said that Linda didn't get his sense of humor when he tells you jokes or little funny stories. Did you sense that he was a funny guy?
Oh, yeah, he's a totally funny guy. I totally got his sense of humor. And he I think what Linda needs to do is pay attention more because his sense of humor has a certain edge to it that you really, really need to listen to.
Maybe
in order
my
to
sense
get.
of humor is a little bit more intellectual than yours.
Maybe you're not as witty enough to get it.
All right, Mike, this question's for you. You described Linda as old-fashioned. Does Casey fit in that category at all?
Oh, no. I mean, no. No, I mean, we're hanging out. We're sipping on drinks. She was real, like, you know, kind of touchy-feely, flirtatious with me, cracking jokes, cracking dirty jokes. Just, you know, it was fun, man. It was fun. It was just, we were just chilling out, and it was almost like I kind of already knew her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Casey, at any point of the night, was he blurting out rude comments like Linda says he does?
Yeah, actually, he had mentioned that when he was gonna get set up on this date, that he was hoping that they would give him someone younger because you have more of a chance of getting with someone more attractive and thinner as opposed to older women who aren't as attractive.
Mike, what were you thinking?
That was true.
But I think he meant it as a compliment, but it
Oh,
didn't
okay,
really
in a
come
backwards
out.
sort of way.
Edges of the jokes.
And
that
Linda,
you
You
get.
would take it as a compliment.
Linda, are you much older than Mike?
Pardon me?
Are you much older than Mike, or are you at all?
No, I'm a little older. Yeah,
a
but
lot
I
older.
think I'm well aged. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Not at all.
And Mike, were you happy in the fact
Very
that?
pretty. Very pretty. She doesn't, I mean,
Okay. Mike, were you happy that Casey sort of took charge and ran the date for you?
all up until everything except for maybe I think next time I'm gonna like choose the restaurant because I couldn't get out of bed for the 2 days after that. I got sick. I got food poisoning. Totally from the salmon. Yeah.
Casey, did you realize that he had gotten
Killed me.
sick afterwards?
You got
Yeah,
sick? No.
it killed me.
I didn't even know that.
Bad couple of days.
No, not at all.
Can't even
Well,
imagine, man.
well, he was the perfect gentleman, though. I mean, he actually, he walked me home, didn't expect anything, and he gave me a big hug and didn't even try to feel me up or anything.
Is that something new for you?
So, Linda, are you surprised he was so gentlemanly?
Actually, I mean I am a little surprised because.
I mean, I am a grown man. I'm not, you know.
Yeah, but maybe he didn't really, have the connection like he has with me.
Oh, so you think it was a lack of attraction that he wasn't
Maybe,
groping her or
possibly.
whatever?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, well, sounds like you had a good time and it ended very nicely on both of your parts. Will Linda and Mike have a change of heart? During the break, they're going to make their final decisions, and we're going to come back and find out what they decided next. Welcome back to Change of Heart. Now is the moment of truth. During the break, Linda and Mike each made a final decision about the future of their relationship. And there's no turning back now. Will they stay together or have they had a change of heart? Linda, you came on the show because you weren't really sure that the relationship was going in the right direction. And you said Mike wasn't usually the kind of guy that you dated. Mike, we're going to start with you, though, and get your decision first. You said you wanted somebody that wasn't quite as old-fashioned as Linda, not as obsessed about talking about herself, and somebody that got your sense of humor. You had a really nice date with KC, but it's decision time, buddy. What do you decide, Mike?
Well, you know, I had a lot of fun with the girls and everything. But, I just, our waiter, Bob, and I set something up for later tonight. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, that would be really strange.
I really clicked with Casey really well, and it was very romantic, and I just felt like I already knew her, like I said, but I don't know. I think I still can learn a few things from Linda, so.
Stay together. Okay. All right, Mike, that's your decision. Casey, sorry things didn't work out for you.
Missing out.
Hey, it's the old-fashioned
All right.
Yeah.
Let's find out from Linda now. Linda, you said he was poor and didn't have any money, so you wanted somebody with no money problems. You wanted somebody that enjoyed hiking and camping and outdoors, and, of course, better social skills.
Right.
Mike wants to stay together. Brett was a lot of fun. According to your date, you get all of those outdoorsy, campy, sailing things. But your decision.
Okay, well, Brett was a lot of fun. He absolutely treated me like a lady, and he was really outdoorsy, and we had a really good time. But Michael and I have had a pretty good, strong 4 months, and it was kind of at that point, and I think I've had a change of heart.
me ask you, is that okay with you?
Oh, it's phenomenal. That's great.
Right? Okay, you're up for another date.
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
Linda and Mike, you came on here to see if it was going in the right direction, and obviously it wasn't. So the end results are what we have here. Good luck, you guys. Brett, Casey, thanks a lot for being here. That's our show for today. Good luck to Linda and Brett. Thanks to Mike and Casey. I'm Chris Jagger. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.